Yo, it's Crogol. Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today, we're gonna be battling, well, an Uber's user, that's for sure. But you guys will see here in a little bit that, they're also kind of a bit of a hacker. Um, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in a second, but, um, aside from that, Flutter Mane, it is going to be an OU battle, but here it is. You guys see what I see? I see an unreleased Pokemon, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this battle. So, leading off, they're going to go into the Grimmsnarl. I predict that lead off with our Diego, because it is a Dark type, which is immune to all Pranksters. So if it wants to go for like a Thunder Wave or a Parting Shot or whatnot, we are completely immune to it. So turn one, I'm thinking, what does this guy want to do? He's just going to set up a Reflect here as we go for Choice Band and Sacred Sword here. And he does a decent chunk through the Reflect. But again, I'm just going to keep going for this as he goes for the Parting Shot. I guess Buddy doesn't really understand the mechanics of Prankster, but we also get a crit our second turn. So, hey, so far we're looking really, really good this battle. He's only got to Reflect up, so special moves are going to be pretty clutch. At least for like 5 to 8 turns. But, hey, it's alright. So, they're going to go ahead and send out their nice shiny Ceruledge. I don't know if you guys caught that, but their entire team may or may not be shinies. But, okay. Anyway, of course, we're not staying in with Diego. He has, fire moves as well as close combat. I am not staying in. Especially because we're choice banded and can't hit him. So we're going to go out into our non-amnesia. Of course, he does have the unaware ability, so this sword stance that he's going for is not going to go well in his favor. But he's going to go for a close combat. It's not going to do too much just because we're max HP, max defense. And, him lowering his stats, it's not going to really matter, again, because of the unaware. But he does live because of that Reflect. Gets his weak armor off, so, kind of a good strat for him. Good for him, right? I don't know. But we do get the leftovers off, and we're in a really, really good spot. They definitely are not. Obviously, one more Wave Crash definitely KOs them. So I'm thinking, what do they want to do? They want to switch, they want to stay in. They do switch, so they're going to preserve this, this massive threat of a Ghost type. And they go out into his counterpart, Armarouge. Again, a nice shiny Pokemon. Takes the Wave Crash. I'm thinking, okay, I mean, he takes it very nicely, but what he's going to do? He wants to get the weak armor off, get that, nice speed boost, right? But he also has the weakness policy. So he is kind of a threat now. Again, we do have the unaware, so the only thing that really matters is the speed stat, because that does not get nullified. But, everything else is pretty good. This turn, I'm thinking, I want to go for Protect here. I'm not sure what he wants to go for, but he does reveal the nice Terra Elastalize. I don't know why I said that weird. But he is a Psychic Terra, so we're going to see what he wants to go for here. Of course, protecting that turn was kind of good for us, because obviously Non-Amnesia does not want to take any special hits, but he does reveal the Psychic, so... we know kind of what he wants to do here. We don't know what his other moves are yet at this point, but we could probably assume that he has like Armor Cannon and maybe like Calm Mind or something. I'm not too sure. Either way, we're definitely going into Hillary here. So Hillary Special Wall, really good Pokemon. Slowking is amazing, and yeah, we got a nice shiny Hillary as well. Slowking, really cool because they are the only Regenerator Mon that gets like a switch out move this gen. Like last gen they had like Trick and whatnot, but we got the Chilling Reception here as he switches out. Not sure why he goes into his nice shiny Clodsire here. We're gonna get our Chilling Reception. But again, not sure why he switched out. He had his weak armor, he had his weakness policy. He was looking good. But hey, it's great for us. So, you know, he goes out to Clodsire. This thing is like 100% water absorb, if that's the case, because, you know, the way he sent it out on the water type. I don't know. That screams water absorb to me. But what do you guys think? Either way, going out into Diego and, you know, with a Sword of Ruin, nice choice band Ice Spinner is going to hit pretty much anything. So, of course, we're going to go for the Ice Spinner here. And he chooses to stay in with his Clodsire. I don't know about that one, but, you know, I guess good for him. I don't know. But hey, Diego claims a second KO, so that's good for me, right? Diego's putting in a lot of work this battle. Goes out into his own Shinpao. This one is not shiny, surprisingly. I don't. You got a shiny Chi-Yu, not a shiny Shinpao? Okay, buddy. All right. So, you know, we are choice banded. Even if I did want to, like, risk a speed tie, I definitely wouldn't knock it out with Ice Spinner. So, of course, we're going to go into a Moongoose here. Nice, shiny Moongoose here. As we do, you know, protect the Sacred Sword, they go for it, so that is good for us. And they get hit with the Rocky Helmet. They are Life Orb rather than Choice Band, so that is kind of bad for us. I'm thinking, you know, if he goes for a Sword Stance, this is kind of bad for me, right? So I'm just going to opt to stay in and go for a Spore. As he does Icicle Crash, it lands, and of course that's going to KO us. You know, with the Life Orb, we're definitely not living. Plus the Sword of Ruin, yeah, no, not happening. But I had to risk it. Because the only thing that would, like, speed tie is our Diego, and I don't want to risk a speed tie. But I had to try and go for the Spore in case they Swords Dance. So at this point, I'm thinking, I guess Dawn Amnesia is our best bet against this thing. I could have went into it last turn. But this thing, it does quite a bit of damage. And I didn't want to just switch in as well with the, like a free damage turn on his end. So, you know, of course he's going to go for the crunch. His nice stab does about half. One more might knock us out, but we go for the Wave Crash. And barely knocks it out. If the snow wasn't up, we may have knocked it out that turn. Because if you guys don't know, Ice type's got a sort of a buff this gen, where if you're in the snow, you get a defense buff. So that's pretty cool, right? So now I'm thinking, hopefully, you know, we live another hit, because this Shinpao is a massive threat. So we're going to go for the Wave Crash yet again. We do live, not a crit, nothing, we're good to go. So, you know, we're going to go for Wave Crash. Maybe if it was Choice Banded, it would have KO'd. I don't know. Maybe you guys do the calcs and tell me in the comment section. I don't know. But, again, we're looking in a good spot. Dawn Amnesia, not so much. If we can get a rest off, that'd be great for us, but most likely won't be able to, as they go into the Flutter Mane. So here's the Ubers. And another shiny as well. I'm not familiar with this thing because it was like quick banned to Ubers when the game first came out. So, of course, I'm going to go for Protect here, trying to scout out what this thing wants to do. As they go for a nice Shadow Ball. And, again, this thing is massive threat. It has like 135 speed, 135 special attack. It is disgusting. Nothing really wants to switch in on this thing. So I'm thinking, you know, I really don't have anything that wants to take a hit, so I kind of just need to, like, sack off Dawn Amnesia at this point and hope for, like, a Sucker Punch play with our Soul of Cinder. So, of course, we're going to go for the Wave Crash, goes for the nice Shadow Ball, and Dawn Amnesia's going down 100%. There's no way. No way we're living that. But we do see that they are Life Orb, so that's... Ooh, that's an issue. So they can definitely switch up their moves, which means the Sucker Punch is not guaranteed if they have some sort of status move. But I guess we'll find out here in a second, right? So, of course, our only play and our best play is to go straight for the Sucker Punch here, and it fails. And it fails. They do reveal the Calm Mind. And now we're playing a game. Who wants to call chicken first? I don't know. I guess we'll find out here in the next turn, right? Maybe not. Maybe we will. I don't know. Here I'm thinking, you know, we Liberode into a dark type, right? So if he has a fairy move, you might want to go for that. So we're going to Terra Fire to be resistant to any potential fairy moves that he might want to go for. Or who knows? Maybe he'll get greedy and go for another Calm Mind. I guess we'll find out here in a second, right? So we get the nice fire type animation, and they go for another Calm Mind. So they get greedy. They're playing the game. We called their chicken. We called their bluff. And this is basically a done deal at this point, right? Because we are Terra, Fire, Pyro Ball. This does a massive amount of damage. Also, they nerfed the animation for Pyro Ball. Why would they do that? I don't know. But down goes this massive threat. Of course, they only have the Fire Armor duo left in the back here. So they're going to go into Armor Rouge, their Terra type. And, of course, we do naturally outspeed this thing. We are max speed Jelly. So, of course, we're just going to keep Pyroballing here. Of course, you know, there is a chance to definitely miss our Pyroball, but nah, we don't miss. We don't miss. so we go for the Pyroball. Lands, connects, knocks it out. Bye-bye, Armor Rouge. And last is their Ceruledge, which is a fire type, but spoiler alert, it's not going to live this thing. Pyroball with a Terra boost is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, they just forfeit. So they were done for sure, and that's going to be the game. So GG Hacker Boy. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace.